Imagine you are one of the most famous men on the planet, with every single move documented by a lens, and yet you decide that the biggest night in fashion, the one night where everyone who is anyone is currently rubbing elbows in Manhattan, is the perfect time to go get a quiet cup of coffee in a small town 2 hours away. While Hailey Bieber was literally encased in 24-karat gold, walking the steps of the Metropolitan Museum of Art like a modern Greek goddess, Justin Bieber was nowhere near the flashing bulbs. In fact, he wasn't even in the same city. For the last 72 hours, while the world has been obsessing over Hailey's Saint Laurent breastplate, the real conversation has been about Justin's deliberate, quiet no-show and what it says about the state of their marriage and his own relationship with fame in 2026. To be clear, there was no mystery drama or secret fallout behind the scenes. The facts are much more grounded than the internet would like to believe. While Hailey was preparing for her solo walk, Justin was seen in Millbrook, New York, a quiet, upscale village in the Hudson Valley. He was spotted at a local coffee shop, all that Java, looking completely unbothered and relaxed. The reason for his absence? It wasn't a boycott or a snub. He was on dad duty. With their son, Jack Blues Bieber, now nearly 2 years old, Justin has increasingly chosen the role of the stay-at-home father during Hailey's biggest career moments. Hailey confirmed this herself just days before the gala, explaining that Justin's support at home is what gives her the freedom to attend these high-pressure events solo. This marks half a decade since Justin last stepped foot on the Met carpet, effectively confirming that he has retired from the gala scene for good. The public reaction to this has been a fascinating case study in how we project onto celebrity couples. On one hand, you have viral clips of Hailey walking the carpet looking, as some critics noted, composed but solitary. On X and TikTok, the debate ignited instantly. One side viewed Justin's absence as a red flag, rehashing years of divorce watch theories that have followed the couple since they tied the knot. But the other side, a much more vocal majority, celebrated the supportive husband narrative. Fans began circulating photos of Justin's recent fishing trips with his son, contrasting them with Hailey's high-fashion moments. The consensus among the younger demographic is that this is healthy masculinity, a man who is secure enough to let his wife shine on the global stage while he stays home to handle the toddler's bedtime routine. This situation escalated because it breaks the traditional power couple rulebook. We are conditioned to expect stars of their caliber to use the Met Gala as a joint branding exercise. Think of Kylie and Timothy's recent theater outing or Beyoncé's grand return. When one half of the duo consistently opts out, it creates a vacuum for speculation. However, this isn't the first time Justin has retreated during a big Hailey moment. We saw this during her Time 100 Gala appearance and various road skin launches. This context is vital. Justin isn't missing. He's opting out. He is navigating a post-Coachella 2026 world where he seems more interested in being a father than being a figurine for fashion critics to pick apart. Original commentary here. This dynamic says a lot about the evolution of influencer and celebrity culture. For Hailey, the Met Gala is a business meeting. She is there to represent Saint Laurent and to keep her brand, Rhode, at the forefront of the cultural conversation. She is an entrepreneur who understands that her presence is a commodity. Justin, conversely, has nothing left to prove in that arena. He has reached a level of fame where he no longer needs the visibility that an event like the Met provides. In fact, for someone who has spoken openly about his struggles with mental health and the sensory overload of fame, skipping the gala isn't a lack of support for his wife, it's a survival tactic. It's an act of self-preservation that actually helps stabilize their marriage. This affects their reputation by positioning them as a modern, shuffled-role couple. In a world where we often see celebrity marriages crumble under the weight of competing egos, the Biebers are presenting a front of practical partnership. Hailey gets the Model of the Year headlines, and Justin gets to be the Dad of the Year in the eyes of his fan base. It's a win-win, even if it doesn't provide the red carpet photos the paparazzi are desperate for. We must separate the confirmed details from the noise. It is a confirmed fact that Justin was in Millbrook and that he was caring for Jack Blues. It is a confirmed fact that Hailey has spoken positively about this arrangement. What remains in the realm of theory is the idea that Hailey looks sad or lonely on carpets. Body language experts on YouTube are already churning out videos claiming her gold armor was a psychological barrier to protect her from the emptiness of being solo, But these are purely speculative narratives. If you look at her actual words, she's more empowered by the freedom than she is lonely in the spotlight. The pacing of this narrative has been fascinating. While the gala was a frantic, high-energy spectacle, the Justin and Millbrook story moved at a much slower, almost pastoral pace. It created a weird, dual reality on social media, the chaotic glam of the Met versus the quiet, blue-collar aesthetic of a fishing trip in upstate New York. This contrast is exactly what keeps the Bieber brand relevant. They are providing two different types of content for two different types of fans. This leaves us with a bigger industry question. Is the Met Gala power couple becoming a thing of the past? As more stars prioritize mental health and family over visibility, we might see a shift where solo appearances become the norm rather than a cause for concern. The future impact of this will likely be more celebrities feeling empowered to skip through obligatory events that don't serve their personal lives. For Justin, the upcoming response won't be a public statement. It'll likely just be more photos of him and Jack, perhaps with Hailey back in the frame, proving that while she might be a Greek goddess on Monday, she's just a mom in Millbrook by Tuesday. The unresolved tension isn't between the couple, it's between the public's desire for drama and the Biebers' commitment to a very quiet, very different kind of life.